Now we'll see that vertically opposite angles means what, and here they are given one definition also in your note in the textbook. That definition and diagram you have to draw it. And here I want to show one more, that property of vertically opposite angles are what. Here see in the next page they are given one figure. In that one, angle RQP and angle TQS, they are called as a vertically opposite angle. And here this angle they are shown with a D, and here they are shown that measure will be B. And if you see that one property is there, if you measure these two angle B and D, both will come congruent. Okay, how much will be the D angle will be there, that much will be the B angle will come. And again one more opposite angle they are given here, RQT, and one more angle is there, PQS is there. Then here this measure they are given here C angle, and this measure they are given A angle, and this C equal to A will come because vertically opposite angles are equal measure. See, they are given that property also. The vertically opposite angle form when these two line intersect are equal measure, means angle B and D are equal, angle C and A are equal. And side by side I want to show one more part. See in the figure, if you close this part, then I am getting here linear pair angle. See here I am getting here RQP is a linear pair angle, and one more angle I am getting, that is a PQS. These are D and A. If you measure, there is sum of the measure will get a 180 because these two angles will form a linear pair angle. Now if I close this part, then I am getting here also one linear pair angle. Yes or no? TQR and TQS, they are also C and B angle. If you measure, their sum will come 180. Now if you close this part, here also I am getting one linear pair angle. Yes or no? Again if I close this part, I am getting one linear pair part. Yes or no? Then here also one point is there, means in this one D angle and A angle will showing the linear pair angle. Again the C and the B will be showing the linear pair angle, and again the A and the B also, if you consider, that also will be showing the linear pair angle, and C and D is also showing the linear pair angle. Then using this property you want to solve the practice set number 20. See in the 20 they are given one figure. In that one, see they are given this figure, angle APB and angle DPC is a vertically opposite angle, angle APD and angle BPC is a vertically opposite angle, and they ask here to find out this three angle. How to find out? See here APD they are given, their opposite BPC will come 47 or not? Yes. Now afterwards using this APD you can find out APB or not, because these two angles are linear pair angle, means sum of these two angle will come 180. From 180 if you subtract the 47, we'll get an angle APB, and how much will be the APB angle will be there, that much will come DPC, because this angle opposite is this. Yes or no? Then if they are given one angle, then you can find out this three angle using our vertically opposite angle property and linear pair angle property. Then here how to solve this question I already done in the CW book, and these things using this property you can find out this three angle. Now one more figure they are given in the second question also. They are given here PMRX angle is there, and SMQ you want to find out, PMS you want to find out, RMQ you want to find out. How to find out? PMR is X, then SMQ is also X. Why? Because they are vertically opposite angles are there. And now I want to find out the major angle PMS. How I can find? See, this angle and this angle is a linear pair angle. Sum of the linear pair angle is how much? 180 is there. Then from 180, if you subtract the X, we'll get a 180 minus X, we'll getting PMS. Then same RMQ will be also getting 180 minus X, because they are vertically opposite angles are there. Then using the linear pair angle property and vertical angle property, you can solve this example. And in the third example also, see they are given the one figure, and you want to find out the ABCD angles. Then using a vertically opposite angle property and a linear pair angle property, here you can find out this angle. Here see this 30 degree plus A angle, this 40 degree, this sum of all three angles will get 180, because these all three angles are linear pair angles. And if you will get A angle, then you know the C angle. If you know the 40 will be this angle, then D angle is also 40. If you know this 30 is this, Then B angle is also getting 30 because they are vertically opposite angles are there. Then this third question also you can solve using our vertically opposite angle property and linear pair angle property you can use it. Yes or no? Then now this is about the vertically opposite angle part. Okay.